I used to stay up all night trying to find my place, chasing neon lights and looking for some kind of trace to lead me out of darkness. Give me a little faith, something to make me stronger, someone who could light the way. Then you came to me and you gave me reason. I almost can't believe it. Every time we touch, I feel at home. There's no way I'd ever let you go. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright. I don't know what you do to me, but I feel like I am.
Good morning and welcome back to another vlog. We're going to be doing some homebody stuff today, and we're going to be heavily focused on baking and cooking. Tonight I'm making a pork chop dinner. I have some bananas. They may be overripe. I don't know, I'm going to see, because I might make some banana muffins. And I definitely have some apples that I want to use up and make some apple crisp. So I have some of those fun things for a nice fall cooking video to share with you guys. Quite yummy. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get some stuff in the slow cooker. I got apples to peel and just cozy fall homebody stuff. I need to exercise. The weather today. So the weather today is barely going to make it to 54. So it is chilly. I don't have any of the windows or anything open because it's actually pretty chilly. It's like cold. So it actually feels like fall. So I don't think I'm going to walk outside today. So I'm thinking either I'm going to do my bike or I'm going to do a Leslie Sanson in my living room. And then I'm going through all of my stuff, and I'm getting all of my Christmas stuff ready to make Christmas crafts. I ordered some Christmas coloring books. I'm going to work on some mystery date with a book things today and just stuff like that. And then I'm going to work also on some Christmassy stuff that I'm going to sell like as individual kind of things for junk journals or December dailies. I know lots of people do some. I used to do December dailies all the time. So like this is a beautiful tag that's like glued onto this cute little package, and it opens up so you can stick like pictures, ephemera. You can put another tag inside of here, maybe that you did your journaling or whatever on, and then it just kind of folds up behind the tag, and then you would glue this portion into your journal, your December daily, things like that. So I'm actually going to start working on some of that stuff as well. I am just receiving the joy of doing simple things. There is so much joy in simplicity. There's so much joy in just crafting and creating with your own hands, whether it be with physical crafty stuff, creating yummy meals, taking care of my physical body, you know, doing some patches and exercise and trying to eat good, and just simple things like that. When you focus on the really simple things of life, things that you're so blessed to do, it really makes a big difference, not only in your life, but with the people that you live with. You know, I feel like it's the truth. The woman of the house, whether, you know, you have kids or not, they always say the mama, the mama, the wife, they set the temperature of the home. And if you are well taken care of and you are using your gifts and creativity, cooking, cleaning, taking care of yourself the best that you can, that really will reflect in your home, and the temperature in your home will be loving and inviting, and your family will want to be there, and it'll be their safe space. It'll be, this like broke. Do you see this? It'll be their safe space. It'll be their place of comfort. It'll be their place where they want to come to. And that makes a big difference in other people's life, and you don't realize how much that impacts other people's lives. You think you're just a housewife, or maybe you think you're just a homemaker. Let me tell you, that impacts people's lives. So, I don't know why this broke, but I'm going to take these things off my face, clean my face, get my cup of coffee, and we're going to start the day. Ko-fi stuff and editing and just work in general. Now I'm starving, so I made myself a big salad. I just refilled my water bowl. I am freezing. I got my blankie on. I am going to eat my salad, drink my water, and watch an episode of Gilmore Girls, and then I'm going to get busy in the kitchen. Because I mean to tell you, I'm hungry, and I should not go out there and cook while I'm hungry. Because I'll snack and graze and do all the things that I know that I shouldn't do. I'm just going to eat my salad and drink my water, watch my Gilmore Girls, and then we'll get out there and cook. So I got these delicious looking pork chops from Aldi's with the bone in. So I think they'll do really well in my Instapot or slow cooker. So I'm gonna cook these low for about 5 hours with some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce and just some seasonings like salt, pepper, garlic, and onion, and just let them go. Like I said, for like 5 hours, they'll be nice and tender, basically falling off the bone. And I think with a little bit of barbecue sauce, they'll be really flavorful. So I'm gonna get those in the crock pot, and then we're gonna get busy with quote unquote my style of baking. On my baking agenda today, I want to make apple crisp and I want to make banana raisin muffins. Apple crisp is very easy. Like I put some of these directions down here as I'm doing it, but you just really need like 4 or 5 apples. You're gonna need some honey. You don't have to use honey. You can use white granulated sugar if you'd like, to put over the apples when you put cinnamon on. I'm trying to stay away from sugar as much as possible. With these kind of meals, it's a little hard. So instead of putting white granulated sugar on my apples, I just squeezed a little bit of honey over to put some cinnamon. You're going to need cinnamon, like I said. You can use nutmeg if you'd like also. And the crumble part is basically just oats, brown sugar, melted butter, a little bit of salt, and cinnamon. And you're just gonna top the apples with that and bake it in the oven at 375 for about 25-30 minutes until the apples are nice and tender. It's basically like a Dutch apple pie, but there's no crust. And believe me when I tell you, it is delicious. So I thought I'd talk to you guys for just a few minutes while the apple crisp bakes. I'm vibing. That's where I'm sitting here. And so many of you are like, it sounds like it's a washing machine. What I think it is where I'm sitting particularly, I've noticed, is that a quarter, like just a corner of it is on the rug that's underneath my table. So I think it's a little off balance. And I think that's why you can hear it. Because if I move my legs a certain way, it's pretty quiet. But anyways, I wanted to share with you guys while the apple crisp is baking, that this is my new book, The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. I read the last one. I think that was the name of it, the last one. They're kind of like mystery, whodunit, you know, you think you have it figured out, but the ending comes and you're like, holy crap, that's not the way I thought it was gonna be, kind of thing. Some of them can be a little creepy. Some of them, they definitely have like a fall, you know, vibe to them. So I really am excited to read this. I made a new dangle. So this is my new bookmark. Because I've decided that we can use these either for books or for Bibles. They can be book or Bible tassels. Look how pretty. I thought that was a great little bookmark. It's so stinking cute. It's got like that boho vibe to it. I'm gonna have a few of these listed in the shop when I make some more. So this is my new book for this week. I'm gonna read the first chapter here while I vibe. And I also wanted to show you, this is the very first blind date with a book. So it is fantasy. And it has like a few little things on here. And I wrap this in such a way that it has multiple, I think you guys can kind of see. It has multiple pockets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a big one up at the top. And it's stuffed full with goodies. And there is a good little book in this. I am working on Christmas ones. And I'm working on 2 more of these before I list them. So I know you're seeing this in this video, and this video will be up Friday. Saturday, Sunday, start looking for these because I need to go shopping for just a few more little things. I ran out of tea bags, and I also, because when I think of like reading, I think of like a hot cup of tea, a little chocolate, all the little goodies that I've included, bookmarks, all that kind of stuff. And I need a couple more tea bags, and I want some chocolates. So I have to go to the store to get that. So these, I should have about 3. And then I'm gonna list the Christmas ones that I'm working on right now in November. So I'm gonna have 3 of these, some for Christmas, but this is Blind Date with a book. I have books, coloring books coming from Amazon for a mystery date with a coloring book. Those will be coming to the shop soon, so just keep checking that Ko-Fi shop for new dangles, books, all the stuff. But if anybody's read this book, I'm really excited about it. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. Don't spoil it for me. Don't spoil it. But let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm excited to read this one. I need me a little creepy something to read for the month of October. I think this is going to do it. I don't like a lot of gore, and I don't do horror. Do you know what I mean? So like the whodunit mystery, that's enough creepy vibes for me. So anyways, I'm going to start reading while I'm on my vibe plate. So for banana raisin muffins, it's very simple. There is no flour and no sugar in these. So these are great if you're watching your waistline or if you're a diabetic, because you're getting most of your sugar from your overripe bananas. Overripe bananas are very sweet, and you do add a little bit of honey in here as your like quote unquote sugar substitute, but it's really so that your muffins will hold together. But you're gonna need like 3 or 4 overripe, as you can see, mine are very overripe bananas. You're gonna need oats. I would say about, for 4 bananas, I would probably do 1.5 cups of oats. You're going to need probably, I do like a drizzle. I think that would probably be like 2 tablespoons of honey. I do 2 packages or maybe 1/2 cup of raisins, 1 egg, and about 1 cup of peanut butter. And you're just gonna like mix all of that together, and then it's gonna make like a batter. You're gonna put that in muffin tins, and you're gonna cook that on 375 for about 25 minutes. You'll feel it when you touch them. If there's no like rebound, they're done. If they're still squishy in the middle, they're still cooking. But it takes about 25 minutes, and they set up beautifully just like a muffin, and they are so good with a little bit of butter and a cup of coffee. And like I said, there's no flour and there's no sugar, except for natural sugar that you get from the bananas. And these are one of my favorite recipes. I make them often. And if you don't like raisins, you can always substitute that for like nuts, banana nut muffins, or even chocolate chips for a sweeter dessert. Here are the banana raisin muffins. The apple crisp is gone. We ate that while it was warm, but it's hours later, so now it's time to finish up dinner. The pork chops smell delicious. The apple crisp, I think you guys can tell, was very good. But these are going to be great in the morning. Yeah, they're nice and cool now. I can get them out and put them in a container. They're going to be great for breakfast in the morning with a cup of coffee. Our sides to our delicious pork chops is just going to be fried potatoes. They're basically boiled potatoes, skinned and chunked. And then I put a little bit of butter in a frying pan. I pour them in because they're super soft. So now I want to put like a little crisp on them. And of course I put salt, pepper, onion seasoning, and then a little bit of parsley flakes. And I just cook them up. And we're going to have some steamed broccoli. And my husband loves a little bit of cheddar on his broccoli and the pork chops. And that is supper. Super easy, but man, is it delicious. So this is editing, Missy. I forgot to do an outro, like I'll see you later. So it was bothering me, so I thought I'd pop in here while I was editing just to tell you guys thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I've had so many requests for cooking and baking videos, so I hope that like itched your little scratch. And I hope to do more of them the weekend. Today's Friday. This video is coming out today. So maybe over the weekend after we grocery shop, I can do something else. I think I'm going to do some soups. I'm a big soup eater and it's really cold here today. Like we had a frost this morning and everything. So now I'm like, ooh, I think I'd like to have soup or just like a chunky, meaty chili. Not one with beans that we could put on hot dogs to make like chili dogs that I could cook in the slow cooker. So someone made a comment the other day that my dog is a social eater. They were like, because I'm telling you, this dog only eats and drinks when I talk. If I'm not talking, he's nowhere near his bowl. If I'm talking, he eats. It's like he's a social eater. I thought that was funny. I was cracking up. But anyways, if any of that would interest you, I'd be more than happy to film some of that in the Homebody Chronicles. I just want to say hello and welcome to all of my new subscribers. There are so many of you. I think we're close to a little over 16,000 of us now. That's a lot. My goal before the end of the year is 20,000. So if you guys want to share, like, do all the stuff, because if we can get to 20,000 before the new year, 2025, what a goal. What a goal to have met. So that's when we'll turn from the LOVIE Tribe to the LOVIE Tribe Nation. But I just want to say hello to all of you. Welcome. I'm thrilled. I mean it, like thrilled that you are here. I really hope that you have found your tribe in all of us, not just myself, but all of us, and that you feel welcomed, you feel accepted. There's lots of noises right now, so I don't know how well this is going to turn out. So I think I'm just going to go and just be like, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Between the coffee brewing and the dog munching, you're getting a lot of ASMR sounds. This is what my house sounds like early in the morning. But I love you. Jesus loves you so much more. And I'll be talking to you very soon in a new video. Bye, lovies.